PragerU, if you don't know who they are, you're obviously not a big fan of what we're talking about here because we
right, and you clearly have ads disabled on YouTube.
Yeah, that would be great. You know?
Oh my God.
He's fucking everywhere. So every week, or about every week, he has a fireside chat that he has where it's Dennis and his fireplace, and he sits there with his dog, and he tries to make it all folksy, and he tries to be a Roosevelt, and he's not, you know?
No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, somebody from the 1930s appreciated that guy. But anyway, so he's talking about, he just got done talking about on this video that we're going to share with you here. We're not going to play the whole thing because it's fucking 33 minutes long and we care about your time. He talked about everything has a price is what he was talking about originally. And it's jumped into no one asks the price of a quarantine. So, well, it's free, Dennis. You know, staying home doesn't really cost you anything unless you aren't working. Then it's going to cost you your income. But I mean,
right. But that's not. I mean, that's. I mean,
it's. I gave a very simplistic way of talking about it, but I'm just going to let him talk about it because it's goddamn. It's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
People are not asking what is the price. The assumption is we're saving lives, saving a lot of lives, and that's the end of the issue.
That's all it should be.
Stop.
That's it.
Full
That's
stop.
It.
We're
Full
done.
Stop,
Okay. All right. See you guys next week. Bye.
Right.
You know, what's the price? Well, I don't know. This will save lives. Okay. Good.
Okay. Wait. Can we play bingo? Can we play bingo right quick? Is it going to be freedom? Is it going to be liberty? Or is it going to be economy?
I'm going to go economy on this one because that's the kind of asshole he is, you know?
Oh, sure. But it's going to be tied to freedom.
Yeah. Okay. So you say freedom
because you cannot.
I'm economy on this one.
Economy and cost is freedom. Okay.
And I did not sit through the whole thing. I got to this bullet point and I'm like, perfect. That's going to work for us on the show this week.
Right.
So.
Okay, it is going to be economy, but framed through freedom.
Okay. All right. Play.
For vast numbers of people. But we are, if we're grown up, which a lot of people are not.
Fuck you.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, no, you know, he's perfect.
I don't mean to interrupt, but that's a real petty fucking.
No, I mean, it's not petty. I mean, it is accurate. There are, in fact, a whole lot of people who are not grown up.
Oh, you mean
you know what?
Okay,
if they don't quarantine, they might not grow up. Mm.
No, you have a whole bunch of people that are in their 50s and 60s that are acting like goddamn children right now. So.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people includes world leaders. It includes major scientists. The fact that you're a world leader doesn't mean you're a grown-up.
Did he just burp? Did you hear that?
It kind of sounded like it. I don't want to rewind, but...
He just burped,
fucking
man.
Horking in the middle of a camera shoot.
He said,
That's some Utah Outcast level shit right there.
Ooh.
No edits. You can't
I snort. All right.
You can't edit video and or audio. That just can't happen. It just never happens. I believe in the Robert Evans school of fucking doing shows. Don't fucking edit. Put that shit out.
We'll do it live.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fine. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah.
Well, okay. Not to go off on too much of a side tangent here, but let me show you how the sausage is made. Sausage is made here. If you spend 15 hours editing a video that gets the same amount of views as something that you spent 15 minutes editing, what's the fucking cost benefit there? You feel like you put out a better product. Great. I hope you sleep better that way. You know what I'm going to sleep better with? Is that 15 goddamn hours that I didn't fucking waste editing that thing. Going through and getting rid of every or every that might be on there or every kind of burp that's going on. Because guess what? We're human fucking beings and we're all nasty and gross. So you know what? I'm going to let Dennis talk to me.
The fact that you're a scientist doesn't mean you're a grown-up. Grown-up is a grown-up, and a scientist is a scientist. And a president or a prime minister or a king is a president or prime minister or a king.
Oh, nice out that you gave Trump there to not be a grown-up president. There you go. All right, cool. I heard you right loud and clear on that one. No one asked the price for corn.
I am unimpressed when people do not juggle this exceedingly difficult moral question of what is the price. I have asked this from the beginning of the quarantine. You know, it's interesting. You know that this has never happened in the history of the world.
Hello, 1363 called.
Jesus fucking Christ. Have you not read any? Oh, it's Dennis Prager.
Yeah, it's Dennis Prager. He doesn't believe in history. But this has never happened in the history of the
history
world.
of anybody other than whites. Okay. That's you know, there was that whole Spanish flu that happened. We call it Spanish flu only because that's the country that started making it known because everybody else is too afraid to say shit about it.
They should call it the Kansas flu because that's where it started.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, I've seen reports, and we're not a medical show, so don't take medical advice from a podcast, but there was a lot of people saying that this whole Wuhan virus that was made popular that happened there actually had origins other places besides Wuhan. So, yeah. You know, they're saying that it was spread during a fucking convention, like a big convention that was happening. So that makes sense, like a tech convention that was happening. So anyway, I don't want to go too far into it because that's all conjecture, that's all opinion. It's nothing to do with, something that might be real. But Dennis is talking about this has never happened in the history of the world.
Except for all of
every other goddamn quarantine that's ever happened.
Right.
Two things have never happened.
You did it again.
Generally speaking. One, that the world went into quarantine. And secondly, that vast numbers of healthy people went into quarantine.
Eat a burrito? What the fuck?
Quarantine.
I took some fucking jalapeno poppers before I did the show here tonight.
I'm sorry.
But he's saying that healthy people have put themselves into quarantine. Yeah, because they don't want to catch something that they can avoid. Yeah. When you're talking about a highly contagious virus that you don't know if you're a vector for transit, you need to stay the fuck home.
I asked my dad about Legionnaire's disease back in the 70s. And he told me that if you stayed in a hotel, you could get it. And they would tell you that you would have to stay there. Like, that's how it happened. And he was like, it was a weird time. Yeah.
I think any kind of outbreak is a weird goddamn time.
Yeah.
You never think you'd be in that kind of situation, but yet here we all are.
Yeah.
But we're talking about a disease that isn't like 24 hours and you get symptoms. It's a week at the least that you start showing symptoms.
Right.
Yeah. Which gives you a lot of goddamn time to infect other people.
Spread around.
And it's not like a light infection, you know, it's not like something where like you actually have to swap spit with the person or anything. It is like droplets, like minuscule parts per million fucking types of infection going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, viral load does have a lot to do with how sick you do get, but it's just anyway. Yeah, you quarantine the fuck at home if you can stay at home because you don't want to catch it. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that you only quarantine sick people because you actually have to have symptoms and know that they're sick in order for them to stay at home. And that's not a thing that most people can do because there are asymptomatic people.
Right.
There are people that have light symptoms where they think it's just a flu or just a cold or just allergies. You know, we're in that season right now.
Yeah, we're in the season, which is really a shitty time for this to be happening because, goddamn, you wake up in the morning with bad allergies and you're suddenly panicking and I think you might die, but that's okay.
Yeah, and I sleep with the CPAP on, and so when I get up in the morning, sometimes like I'm all congested, or I might feel like I'm feverish, or kind of stuff like that, where it's just like that's normal for that kind of device that I use, but you question every fucking day when you get in the shower, like, am I sick? Am I right? Is everything good?
Yeah,
I mean, so.
You wake up feeling a little bit not okay, and it's the end of the world. So I mean, I guess we do kind of have to hand it to him on that point, though, that this is kind of a unique time and a unique reaction, and part of that is because one, we understand germ theory a little bit better than any other time this has happened.
At least we don't think it's caused by like bad humors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demons.
Miasmas.
Well, I mean, some people still think it's caused by demons, but that's, yeah. So yeah, sure. Great. Yeah. This type of proactive reaction in the history of the world. Sure. There's never been like this type of broad action to save lives.
So the real fucked up thing is that I'm watching this video and I have a service called TubeBuddy to help me make YouTube videos a lot easier.
Yeah.
And it tells me the analytics for this video, and there's 52.4 thousand people. I'm sorry, 5.24 thousand people that liked this and only like 150 that didn't. So, and there's like 1,000 likes on this thing on Facebook, 3 upvotes on Twitter, 20 plus mentions on Twitter, and then 3 upvotes on Reddit. This video itself has 373,000 views and 1.25 thousand comments, and it's just.
When did it come out?
This was 23rd of April, so it was like a week ago.
That's not a lot for a week.
I mean, it's a lot more than I get. I mean,
it is.
You're also talking about a channel that has 2.5 million subscribers.
But they're all his narrow audience, you know.
Right.
There's people coming to listen to Prager. They're not picking up brand new people that think that he's an actual university.
No,
you know what I mean?
There are people who are already convinced that he has some idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, so, I'm not worried about
it's average viewership for a video for a channel that size. 2.5 million should be about 3.7 in views in the first week. So
yeah,
it's about normal for that kind of thing. But anyway, he's got a little bit more.
It was definitionally for those who were ill or were suspected of being ill. This is the first time where 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion people.
I just love how he just goes 1, 2, 3, not realizing the order of magnitude that 1 billion is.
No,
it's like logarithmic. It's not logarithmic.
Yeah, but he's also, totally wrong about quarantine.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, he drives me nuts, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah,
but
I've honestly had enough of Dennis Prager, so.
Yeah, let me know if he
got to his point.
Yeah, but he's gonna blather and dither.
Oh, of course, he's going to.
Let's give him 10 more seconds. I'll give him 10 more seconds.
Okay, 10 more seconds.
Most of whom are healthy are being quarantined.
That's the.
As of this moment in the United States, as of this moment, as I speak to you.
That's his 10 seconds, and he has not got to his goddamn point.
He's not going to get to a point.
Was that 10 seconds?
That was 10 seconds to the second. So,
are you serious?
Yeah.
He didn't say anything.
No, he doesn't.
They're good at that. I mean, we've gone on for 13 minutes, but more succinct than that shit. So the title for this little topic is the actual price being paid, and at this point, I don't fucking care.
It was padding. All he did was pad. He didn't say anything.
Well, and I wonder if he's even got like a teleprompter or if he's got anything else to help him out.
I think that was just all mind boogers.
Sounds about right. So anyway,
just pick them. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by mind boogers, because you're just picking them.
Just picking for something to come out.
Yeah, just picking and flicking.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all we got for Dennis Prager. People might come to us, and I can see the comments now is like, Dennis Prager could do more push-ups than you can. I don't fucking care. Who
would say that? Who would say some bullshit like that? Excuse my language.
You would be surprised.
A graduate of PragerU.
Somebody that got their 6th year from PragerU.
Super senior PragerU.
Right.
Well, go do a keg stand.
Yeah, go do a keg stand
at a frat at PragerU and call me in the morning.
Pi Kappa Alpha. No.
Right.
I'm
just kidding.